Is everything alright? We were unable to raise contact once you entered Quadrant Sigma. Yeah, we got attacked, mate. That was the least of our worries. Once we got there, the Apex Ron swarmed the area? There was one of them! There was one of them and he was defeated easily. What the hell are you on about? Apex Ron? There were no indications of their presence in the area. Yeah, you're right, we were lying. Someone shoved this guy's head in a toaster. We bested them, but the oncoming swarm meant we couldn't stay. Still, we bring goodies. Goodies! Like you've just been to the shop to get some chocolate for your children. Indeed, Mira, your samples will be in the lab shortly. Excellent, now let's see if I can enlarge those tomatoes. You're looking to genetically modify... What year is this set in? You still haven't figured out how to do that? I thought they'd figured it out on Earth at the moment. Dangerous mind, but you know, this is like well into the future. Ugh. More sapphires, thank you very much. Oh, that's so sweet. It isn't what you think it is, Bloodhair. It helps me meditate, lessens my headaches. Another migraine, Graciela? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There are so many... This game's weird, because I've just realised it's diverse, in a sense that there are a bit of everything. But there's also... There's not just, hey, look, one European. Like, you know? There's a French, there's an Italian, there's a Spanish. I don't know what Graciela is. I think Graciella's probably like Polish or something, but Reyes? That's Spanish. That's just kings. So much diversity in Europe. It gets to the point where even I don't know where the Europeans are from. It's Europe. I see why you get confused, America. Oh yeah, she's European, you know, to anyone who's not English, and then you just call the English British anyway. It's just the price of being psionic. I wish there was something I could do for you. Perhaps a good lie down would help? You'd get sick of it, wouldn't you? People offering like ridiculous advice. You've had to live with something your whole life and someone's gone, have you thought about just taking a lie down? Imagine someone's being like, oh my god! That was all I had to do all along! Like, that's never gonna happen. She's been thoroughly examined, and unfortunately there isn't much she can do for them other than bear through it. It is quite disconcerting, to be honest. I know you've done your best. It's not your fault it isn't good enough. Go ahead and compose yourself, Graciela. We are still left with the dilemma. First Draydens and now Apex Ran. Only the thermal sensors detected the Draydens the last go around. If I didn't know better, I'd say we were compromised. There's a fucking traitor on the ship, I'm telling you. That has to be the thing. There's always someone. Another character. I don't think we've seen you yet. Crumbles. That is obvious. Okay, I don't see nothing for it but to run through a run-through analysis. This also means computer use will be curtailed except for essential purposes. Computer... It looks like it's all we rely on. What do you mean, only essential use? Where are we going to get our porn? Oh, really? That means I'm going to miss my show. See there? The French person right on cue again with priorities. Said no one ever. You're not the only one making sacrifices, Charlotte. Need I remind you, today was the release of Roger Steele Twilight's Requiem. They're genuinely bitter they can't watch their dumb TV shows. I would say that, I guess, because I play games, I don't watch TV, so I would be unsympathetic of their cause. Maybe it's just that. And we'll be without our raid leader. Now that is a cause I can sympathise with. That still leaves the question of what to do with Apex Ran. We should blast them to Kingdom Come. They invaded our territory and claimed our land. Which would accomplish little, Mario. It's Mario, isn't it? I can't... The thing is that there are a lot of regional things that I say, you know, grass, glass, all these different things. I don't think I can get away with saying like stuff like pasta and Mario, because it's just not like that in the native language at all. It's Mario and pasta. I've been. They said pasta. No one says pasta. And why is that? I didn't take you for a defeatist. Oh, wow. We know who the internet warrior is. Well, you disagreed with me, therefore you're against me. Like, this guy's so... Oh! That's how I know! Oh no! You guys are gonna... Oh, I've just noticed. You guys are gonna be so angry. Oh no! I've just realised I can see where they're from because they've got flags on their collars. Oh, that's going to be all part one comments. I just noticed. Okay, so he's blatant Italian. She's Russian. So where was Gracia? Oh, we're going to have to go back and look. I'm German? Oh. Oh, God. I've made a terrible mistake. I don't want to be German. Why would anyone want to be German? I'm English. It's mortal enemies. How have these two not shot each other? Oh, alright. You're my bro. You're my bro. Hang on. We need to see where... Yeah, you're Japanese. That's obvious as sin. Let's see where everyone's from then. She's Spanish. Graciela. Really? Okay. Canadian. Canadian. She gets jealous. Huh, that's surprising. And it doesn't say where you're from. I want to see where, like, fucking everyone's from now. I can't even see what that is. Red, white, and green? Oh, red, white, and blue. Yeah, you're the Frenchman. I forgot. I'm muscular. My jaw could crush walnuts. American, of course he is. Is there anyone else? I think that's most of it. Okay, we can't scroll back any further. Let's just go back to where we were. Awesome, that solves like so much mystery. Because they've probably moved on. Okay, I reckon at the minute she's bae. She's bae. She's Spanish, she's clever, she's got troubles as well. And she's also got like psychic powers. She's bae at the moment. I don't know what bae means. I heard a friend of mine use it. I think I've been using it for like 4 months. I'm almost certain I don't know what it means. Because they probably moved on. From the sounds of it, this was a raiding party. They'll take what they want and return home. Another matter has arisen, co-captains. Call us captains. It demeans our position if you just call us that. Oh, I've detected subterranean activity in the Taris range to the south. The seismic disturbance matches those of the matrix tunneling. I'm glad to at least something is working as it should. Are you sure they are matrix? I'm able to remotely link anywhere into the colony's surveillance system. Which is a bit creepy if you ask me. No one asked you. No one asked you, Charlotte. Also, not French, but a French Canadian. Oh, I've heard about French Canadians. Apparently they're all lovely people. Lucky if you ask me. Okay, so we had an option as to play it as either a Brazilian or a German. Xavier Ribeiro. Is that Ribeiro? Or is it Ribeiro? I don't know. It's Portuguese. Yeah, goodness. I only know my own language. Speaking of Spanish. Speaking of which, Mr. Ribeiro, you may consider making an appointment with Dr. Mira. There is a small growth in your backside which you may want to have considered. This robot isn't funny. Look, all I'm saying is if we need spare parts, his antennas are going to be the first fucking thing which goes. Lucius, enough of that. We will have a discussion of what is acceptable to air in public and what isn't. Are you certain they're a matrix coming up? So I presume they're evil. Undubitably. Extrapolating from current data, it appears our mining operations caused a collapse in an unidentified matrix colony. It's like someone held the door wide open. It appears the security breach is bigger than expected. Oh, this is the English guy, so he has to be a little posh, doesn't he? Not necessarily. The matrix settlements can extend... No, that sounds ridiculous. Let's just do it in our normal voice. We can't come up with like 10 voices, because once you do it for one, you got to do it for everyone. Can extend beyond our most sensitive equipment, and this doesn't include their own abilities to avoid detection. As interesting as this sociology lesson is, we now have 2 alien races on our perimeter. That is too many. There is no guarantee they are enemies, at least for the matrix. I don't know. You'd think if they were sort of friends, they'd tell one another about each other, you know what I mean? Not just hope for the best. Actually, most matrix see the surface races as blights on the face of their mother. Well, what was I just saying a second ago? That they were probably evil. Well, something just blew up. Shit. Sensors 3, 5, 9, and 9 in the Taris range are now non-operational. Sensors 10 indicates a massive matrix heading in our direction. I think that answers that, Graciela. Yeah, that's what you fucking get for being the peace lover here. Something about this still feels wrong. They didn't attack until our mining caused them problems. Maybe they see it as an assault. What would you have us do, Graciela? Stun them, incapacitate them. Is that even possible? It isn't like a normal tranquilizer will pierce their hide. Let me guess, someone is? Yeah. Someone just has information that they hadn't let on throughout this whole time. Actually, guys, this guy right here. Actually, it is. With Lucius's help, I should be able to make a sonic disruptor which should stun them. And if it doesn't work, you can still reduce them to rubble. Mira! In case it escaped your notice, the Matrix attacked us first. Lol. Let's just save that. And like an avalanche, they would bury us if they could. Only because we heard them first. Captains, please. To be fair, like, they did see something we did as an assault. I can completely understand why they'd be pissed off. Like, just saying. Oh. I'm going to leave this up to you, Diana. I'm going back to make sure that Apex Rana are gone from the Quadrant Sigma. We don't need them to establish a nest. If it makes it easier, realize we know little about the Matrix, Captain. If you were to return with some specimens, it would yield some valuable data. Oh no, you're going to take them hostage? You're not going to try and just incapacitate them and be like, hey guys, look, we really didn't mean any harm. We're so sorry, guys. We did not know you were there. We did, but we won't let that on, right? And now it's just, feels bad, man. What do you say? This will be an interesting encounter. How does one catch a living rock? Yeah, game saved. Don't worry, I've taken care of that, guys. Incapacitate. Thank you, I won't forget this, I promise. That's the best option. I would do that even though I wasn't trying to impress Graciela. At least I now know it's not Graciela. It is Graciela. Or Graciela. Depends where she's from. Let's not start getting into regions. It doesn't matter. Just hope this doesn't come back to bite you in the arse. Look, I mean, you're just always angry. This guy doesn't have breakfast, does he? It's just 4 injections of steroids. Yeah, I'm mad all the time. It's just that all the time. I do foresee one problem. I can't slap a pair of handcuffs on a Matric. Leave that up to me. The troop transports are more than strong enough to carry a Matric, at least as long as you don't overload it. Well, I'll be ready to roll then. So we have a pacifist deck. It's only mission 3, so this should be pretty easy. Whew. Welcome to the Taris range. This is desert. It's such a nice fucking background again, though. Is the background with a filter or is it drawn? I hope it's drawn, because it looks nice if it is. Always glad to be away from the colony, aren't you? I guess I am. Just look at those mountains. Don't you find them beautiful? They are actually pretty nice. Like, if we're being honest, they're really nice. They're just mountains. What's so special about them? They're a sight to behold, but it will have to wait. There is danger about you. There is a beauty to be found in stark grandeur, much like you. Hey, all I'm doing is choosing so far the options that I would choose. That one. You're right, I know better than to let myself get distracted. That's probably what got you the scar and whatever it is clamoring. Has someone told you that you've clearly got a lizard running up the side of your temple? And that's its tail sticking out? You really need to go and do something about that. It's alright, we can't just lose sight of the mission before us. Sorry for the digression, back to the mission in hand. Due to the mountains, we didn't invest very heavily in defences here. Obviously, it's a mistake in hindsight. However, the Matrix will find... Yeah, hindsight is 2020. It's easy to say afterwards, well, we should have done this better. I could do that. The Matrix will find the terrain as troublesome as we do, so use the canyons and blinds to your advantage. What would you have done? Kill or capture the Matrix? What I would have decided doesn't really matter. However, Matrix are on the rampage and we can't ignore that. So you would have killed them, is what you're trying to say. Okay. You just immediately die. Luckily, we have 1 credit, so we need to play this first. And then we need to get this as soon as possible. What's this? Wall. Enemy unit without flying that attacks this card is killed. That's absolutely fucking outrageous. That seems OP as shit. What? So all of these have to attack this. They can't attack anything else. They might be able to attack my face. I'm not sure how it works. Okay, so this goes here because it just dies to these. There is no point in doing that, right? So hit. I said hit the face. Can I not? Do these have wall? Why can I not hit the face? Oh! I'm incapacitating them. Oh, there's a minefield. Shit. I forgot. I was just like, yeah, right, yeah, balls to it. Let's go hit him in the face. Yeah, let's show him what our gun does. And I was like, oh, wait, hang on. Can't do that, can we? So all we have to do is beat them down, I guess? This is going to kill them. There's nothing I can do about that. That's the best one to play. And we'll play like a minefield. Oh, that looks like a good card. Jesus Christ. Man, we need a repair. Why would you make that attack? Why would the 3/4 attack that? That makes no sense at all. What? He just killed himself. That was a good card that I couldn't play around. We need to fully resist the Matrix for 10 turns until the stun rays fully charges. Use Galena's minefield card to your advantage. Okay, sweet. So playing Pacifist is harder. Enters, plays invisible, deals 1 damage to an enemy unit without wall or building at the start of the enemy's turn. Okay, so this guy here, we're going to play him. Can we play everything? Okay, so no, we can only play a minefield. Okay, so this guy here. Oh, we have to play this first. Okay, so put him there. This has to attack this, otherwise he makes this trade. I think we just keep him around. I think we need to save this for a big one. Or... Oh, no. We can... Okay, so we can put it on this and use it as a buff, so when this guy attacks into something, he won't be hit. But I think we're just going to keep him stealth because that 1 damage is going to come in really handy. Clicking this button, we will shuffle all the cards in hand into the deck. So draw an equal amount of cards less 1. So if you have 5 cards, you'll get 4 cards or so. This button only works in the following cases. The card draw order is random. I don't know how many cards I have. Oh, 12. What happens when I run out? Huh. You have to have more than 1 card. There are still cards to be drawn. Card draw is random. Okay. I don't... no, I want to play this. So I think I can end turn. All we have to do is just play really passively and don't die. So it's nice. Okay, see, that's what we have him there for. So can we play everything here? No. And we don't get credits. Do we get like 1 credit a turn or something? I think this is the best play considering the board. So we'll put you there. This guy's just going to stay stealth doing 1 damage unless something really urgent comes up. I'm also with... Oh, yeah, I can't attack with you because you're a wall. Okay, I keep forgetting that. So take cover, the way it's reading, doesn't work the way you probably think it works. Sucks. That's just a 2-1. A 2-1 does nothing against 1-3s. It just dies because this is attack, this is health, right? Yeah, I still don't think we attack. And yeah, this doesn't work in the same way, so it only works with 1 attack, not 1 turn. Just for anyone who may be confused over that. Do we get 1 credit a turn? I think we do, right? Sweet. No dramas. At the start of the owner's turn, a random ally unit without wall gains 1 hit point and the owner gains 1 random resource? Oh, owner. Oh, holy shit, okay. I thought they were trying to say that they got it, and I was just like, wait, what? That's a terrible idea. Okay, so we can't get credits at the moment. There is no efficient trade for this guy, and they have to all plow in to hit it. So I think I'm just going to leave him up and not attack. I could make this attack, but I don't want this to die and then someone to take away my 1 damage per turn, so... I wonder if redrawing cards is good here. Get more of these, because the more of these you can get on the field, I imagine this game's going to be over pretty quickly. And this as well. If we can find, like, a mechanic draw... Oh, no, they're Xavier's cards, aren't they? Okay, let's just redraw. That's fine. So, redraw. Clicking this button will reshuffle all the cards into you. Yeah, I'm trying. Can I not do it or something? I don't want these. Yeah, I did. So, okay. Do I have to, like, drag them up there or something? Or, Alright, whatever. I'm clearly just not quite understanding how that works properly. And he can't attack. Robot. And, oh, this guy's going to be good. Energy is what you need to make robots work. Sweet. Okay, so play you there. I guess take this terrible trade. Doesn't really matter. We need some credits, but I'm unsure how to get them. He can attack because he's floating. He can't because everything needs a turn to attack stuff. So we'll just end turn. Smack. Make that trade. Oh, man. Oh, so many take covers. Oh, I really want to redraw. Because... I don't know how. Okay, so hang on. Let's just read this again. Clicking this button will shuffle all this card into your hand and draw an equal amount. This button only works if the card draw order is random. There are still cards to be drawn, which there are 7, and you have more than 1 card in your hand. So the card draw order isn't random, is what it's trying to say, right? I guess we just put it on there, because why not? We have enough energy. No, actually we won't. If we get another one of these, we want to play it immediately. Okay, now we will. Select up to 1 friend card to take cover, and then click end selection. Can I only put it on him? Yeah. So I can't put it on him because it's not human? Oh, with organic. Okay. See, it helps if you read the cards. Cancel action, then. We don't want to... We saw a 3-4 in his deck, so we want to save it for that, I guess. Sharpshooter. Oh, yeah, okay, I just played Sharpshooter. Oh, man, this mission just got so much easier. It's turn 7. I imagine there's probably going to be like a boss or a mini huge card on like turn 8 or 9. Do I make that trade? He's probably going to make it for me anyway. I know, maybe he sends something with charge and sends it in instead. No, that's a very simple straight up trade. Bam, bam. Do I want to play you? I guess. There's only like 3 turns left. There's no reason not to. Let's put a take cover on you because we have more than enough. End turn. Are they just going to keep playing 1-3s every turn? Because this is going to be very easy. Not having credits is a bit of a tough, but other than that. Put that on you. Smack him in the face. End turn. Yeah, that was quite easy. I presume it'll get much harder later on. Honestly, I think this series is totally for the people who just like chilling whilst watching my videos, because this is definitely one of those chill things. People who just like to watch stuff at long length. Man, if you watch this in the future, this is going to be great for you. The specimens are now secured, Captain. Hopefully Samuel's device will keep them pacified. If they awaken, they can pummel through the walls like they were made out of foil. Let's hope they don't. I mean, we gave the... Some of them got shot several times. I'm not sure quite how that was the pacifist idea, but details. We're back and we come bearing gifts. Do humans always in this world joke about just, like, killing everyone? And here it isn't Christmas yet. I'm more of a winter solstice woman myself. Great. Okay. Excellent. I'm happy to report we've driven off the Apex Ran and secured Quadrant Sigma as well. Did Mizuki find anything in our databases while we were gone? No, though I'm only about 43% finished. How can you only be about 43% finished? That's a very specific amount. Oh, it's only about 43.6792%. give or take. I'm happy to report Lucius came up entirely clean. Short burst of static. Don't touch him. Though we should check to see if he is still under his manufacturer's warranty. I recommend getting the Matrix into the holding cells before they awaken. By my calculations, they should stay under for at least another hour. Do it as soon as possible. I love how we've just sort of like walked up and everything's still behind. We've made saying hello to everyone a priority over not getting killed. If they wake up, just hit them with another dose. No, we don't know how well they respond to repeated exposure. I'm certainly not going to chance it if I don't have to. Not to mention, some individuals may stir sooner. There is a large margin of error either way. Sometimes you seem more sympathetic to the damn aliens than your fellow humans, Samuel. You and Graciela both. What? We were saying be friendly so they're friendly to us in return. Like, so they're nice. Like, that's... he doesn't quite get it. Just what are you implying, Mario? We will treat them with respect due all prisoners of war. Fine, but don't be surprised if this turns out to be the making of a huge mess. Why is this guy a tyrant? There's no need, buddy. And what would you have us do? I will face court-martial before I do something so barbaric. Some would say you shouldn't get in that position to start with. Yeah, all right, Christoph. How dare you say this? Don't worry, Charlotte. We will do what is right. Yeah, no, unfortunately the other captain is useless now because turns out I'm calling the shots. Plus he's American, all he wants is justice anyway. I think that's how that works. Does that include running tests on them? Just what were you thinking of doing? We aren't going to have any accidents to provide you with a fresh specimen. Oh please, we've already got plenty of Matrix corpses. Living subjects on the other hand. And what did you have in mind, Mira? Actually, Mira has a very good idea. This would be an opportune time to get some hard data on living subjects. Samuel, not you too. Come on, we're supposed to be making friends with them. I mean, if we took one guy away and then we returned the Matrix to them and explained, yeah, so, we took your friend away for 3 days and he was unconscious for all of it. Lol. Like, that's not gonna go down well. We will be non-invasive, I promise. As it was, we took a major chance when we sonically subdued them. Take the Matrix to level 3. The hover tanks will fit no problem. You planned ahead, I see. It beats breaking your back afterwards. Samuel, your sonic disruptor worked like a charm. I could use your expertise the next time I go on a manhunt. You should congratulate Lucius and Mizuki instead. They made the necessary adjustments. I only made the suggestion. Oh, we're all patting each other on the back. What heroes. Rigel, Savia, take the Matrix to level 3. Us? But why us? I doubt you're having anything else lined up, do you? Come on, let's go before they add mopping to our list of duty. Someone has to do it! Who would you suggest it? What are you doing otherwise? Pissing around, watching porn on the computer you're not supposed to be watching shit on. I see how it is. At least it will give the military police something to do. They've been a bit lazy recently. Amen to that? The above cards have been added to your deck builder screen. Right mouse to examine them. So we have a 1-2. That's terrible. A cannon turret, which is awesome if it can be buffed. A laser turret. Okay, so for it to cost as much as that, to be a 1-5, its effect has to be incredible. Flamethrower turret, same goes. I mean, that is a lot of resources. Whenever you complete a main story mission, you will earn a star. You can use stars to permanently upgrade your unit cards in the deck builder. It's possible to complete the game in easy mode without upgrading any card. I mean, I don't want to do that at all. Assault, alien invasion, alien invasion, alien invasion. Side missions are entirely optional in easy mode, but you can earn new star point through them, and it is recommended at higher level difficulties to advance in the story. Of course we're going to do it. So can we look at our deck screen at the new cards we got? Does it show? Choose up to 2 heroes? We can play as all these people. Wow, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Where are we? We're that one, aren't we? So what does this do? Oh god, no, I just want to see what it does. Flying. Does not have to attack units with wall. Enters play with force shield. Negates all damage to this card once. That's terrible. That is useless. You want stuff which is going to kill something. So something... Okay, so look at this. It's each 1 mana. We get 1 of pink, red, and yellow per turn. Okay? So, you can either play this, which is invisible. Deal 1 damage per the start of each turn. Right? Insane. We could add 2. But... I don't think being a 4-2 would help in any way. I think it's sort of the health. Sure, let's upgrade this card because it's OP as shit, right? That's a really good card. So for essentially the same cost, we can get this, which is, as before, a 3-2, which deals 1 damage at the start and stealth. Or a 1-2 that doesn't have to attack things with wall. Completely shit. Even a 2-3 doesn't make that any good either. I mean, what's this? Owner heals 2 hit points at the end of owner's turn. It's just a small thing which will probably die if you're losing. We want stuff to take, like, initiative. Scout. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll do this in between, and then I'll show you what cards I chose for the new deck at the end of it. I guess as playing as Diana, we unlock more Diana cards. I will figure that out eventually. But in part 3, I'll show you the deck I've made, okay? Awesome. See you then. This is amazing. I'm like a little fucking kid at Christmas. It's a visual novel and a card game. That's amazing.